60. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Monday night, partly cloudy. Cooler with lows in the lower 30s. North winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Tuesday, mostly cloudy. A slight chance of rain in the afternoon. Cooler with highs in the upper 40s. Tuesday night, cloudy with a 50% chance of rain. Lows in the upper 30s. Wednesday, cloudy. A chance of rain in the morning, then rain likely in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-40s. Chance of rain 60%. Wednesday night, cloudy with a chance of rain. A slight chance of snow after midnight. Lows in the mid-30s. Chance of precipitation 50%. Thursday, a slight chance of snow in the morning. Rain likely. Little or no snow accumulation. Highs in the lower 40s. Chance of precipitation 70%. Thursday night, rain likely. A slight chance of snow in the evening, then snow likely after midnight. Little or no snow accumulation. Lows in the lower 30s. Chance of precipitation 70%. Friday, mostly cloudy with a chance of rain and snow. Highs in the mid-40s. Chance of precipitation 50%. Friday night, a chance of rain in the evening. Mostly cloudy with a chance of precipitation 40%.
Alrighty, guys, what is going on, you all, and welcome back here to another live stream here for today. Hope you guys are doing all right out there. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it right off the bat, guys. I'm not really feeling the best today. I think I'm coming down with something. Not really feeling too good. That's why kind of the stream was a little bit late, is because I just haven't been feeling the best. But anyways, you guys, hope everyone is doing all right out there. Glad to have you guys. Let's go ahead and see who is here for today. We got ourselves Caden. We have Crystal. We have Jenny. We have Logan. What's up, Logan? Hope you're doing good. Emily. We have Alex. We have Thunder AC. We have Rain. We got Courtney. We got Jenny. What's Emily? What's up, guys? Hope everyone is doing all right. Glad to have you here. Hope everyone is doing all right and staying safe out there, my friends. But yeah, no, we got a personal forecast live stream here for you guys today. If y'all have any questions on anything, we will definitely let you know about what is expected. So, we did make a video earlier this morning, kind of talking about the possibilities of the potential there of two different systems that we're going to be seeing driving its way across the country. The first one here, the first one is going to be starting tomorrow. In which, if I bring you guys over here to the models really quickly, we'll go ahead and switch you guys over here right now. You can actually see across areas here to the north, such as North South Dakota, tracking towards Minnesota, Wisconsin, areas here of Michigan. And then as we track way down in time, this might have some impacts to the northeast. I don't think it's going to have too big of impacts from the northeast, although a little bit of impacts does seem to be possible. If we bring this up here more to the high-resolution models, you can notice here, like I said, the snow's going to kind of start here maybe around, perhaps maybe 2, 3, 4 o'clock, Eastern time, which equivalent, that's probably about like, 1, 2, 3 o'clock or so. So with that happening, this will be happening here basically tomorrow, early tomorrow morning. So really not that long from now. So pretty much it's already nighttime here. So very soon this thing's going to be starting to kick off across the north. So once again, yeah, this will be causing issues here across areas of North South Dakota, tracking towards Minnesota, Wisconsin for the upper peninsula of Michigan. Obviously there for areas of Michigan State as well. Although kind of turning, it looks like for the north, it looks like possible snow there for the northern areas here of Michigan, kind of for the early 6th. But then later on, towards the later 6th, it appears that some rain is going to be impacting areas here of the central and southern portions of the state here. Now, there might be the possibility that we could see maybe a bit of a wintry mix across areas here of the northern areas here for the afternoon tomorrow, or sorry, for the 6th here, the afternoon for the 6th. eventually turning into heavier snow once the snow starts to kind of go, or once the sun starts to kind of go down there. So that is that. That is kind of what we're looking at. Um, but that is what we are looking at. Let's see. Logan says I wouldn't miss this stream. Get better soon. Thank you, Logan. Greatly appreciated. Uh, this cold weather keeps getting pushed back further and further. Everyone has been talking about it. Will a winter weather advisory be necessary? Possibly, potentially. We do actually have ourselves already a few warnings out there, which if I go and take you guys over here to the National Weather Service hazards, we do have ourselves a set of warnings and watches issued for the north central U.S. So we got ourselves some winter weather advisories in effect across areas of southeastern Montana. That's in effect here, driving into southwestern and northwestern areas of the Dakotas. So northwestern South Dakota, southwestern North Dakota. All that pink you see there, that is all winter storm warnings that's in effect here. So we do have winter storm warnings in effect for a lot of areas. Basically for the central and southern part of the country, the northern areas, central and southern portions here of North Dakota, and for the northern areas here of South Dakota. Now, as we track away eastward, towards the eastern Dakotas, and obviously into areas of central Minnesota and northwestern Wisconsin, we got winter storm watches that's in effect here. So basically, that's just saying that heavy winter weather is possible within the next 48 hours, basically, in which a warning might become necessary. So that's that. Let's see here. James says, hi, y'all. What's up, James? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here. Will there be any severe weather anytime soon? Honestly, I don't know. I don't think so. Because the models here are not really suggesting anything too severe to be popping off anytime soon. Like I said, first of all, we got this first system that's driving through across the north. We got a big low-pressure system located just off the western coast of the United States right now, which if I was to grab my pin here, I can actually draw this here for you guys. So, let me pull that up right now. So, yeah. So, across the west, you can kind of see it right over here. Right over there. So, if we were to play this in motion, you can actually see how this thing is rotating counterclockwise. And so, what's happening here is we're getting a whole bunch of moisture driving its way in across the country here. We're getting a whole bunch of moisture just driving its way in here from the Pacific side. Basically bringing in a whole bunch of moisture, bringing in a whole bunch of rain, a whole bunch of precipitation, all that fun stuff. Really driving its way across the country here. So that is going to be fueling the system with the moisture that's required for that to actually kick off there. And then, like I said, for this next system, as we track way down further in time, kind of here for the 10th, we're talking here for the 9th and 10th, although a little far-fetched and a little far out there, there is a bit of model support on it. This could potentially bring a decent amount of impacts here, regarding winter weather, perhaps maybe for North South Dakota, towards Nebraska, maybe Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, looks possible. Now for the Northeast, it depends on which model you look at. Some models support it, some models don't. There is a possible severe weather concern, according to the GFS here, basically for the 10th and the 11th, which is a little bit far-fetched. I'm not going to get too much into that right now because there's still a lot of disagreement here. I mean, literally, if I take you guys over here to the main models here, here's the Europeans' opinion. This is the European models' opinion. We track way down in time with this first system that kicks its way off here. You see that first system rolls its way through here basically for tomorrow morning. Then we have, as we track our way to the 9th and 10th, here we go. Here's for the 10th. You notice how all that snow starts to kick up here across areas of, once again, Nebraska, North South Dakota, Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin. And then obviously this one has a little bit more of an impact across the Northeast compared to what the GFS has to show here. Once again, for an example as a comparison. First little system rolls its way through tonight, or tomorrow morning basically. Then the system brews. Now this one has all that snow basically remaining, mostly out of the Northeast from what it looks like. Maybe a little bit of snow could be possible. Then it looks like a secondary system bringing more moisture up here could cause maybe a bit of wintry weather. Does look to be possible. But overall, like I said, right now we're kind of targeting areas here through the central and northern plains, upper Midwest region for the possibility of some snow. This will be happening here on this Friday into Saturday. Okay, this Friday into Saturday. That kind of seems to be the time frame of whenever this winter weather looks possible. Now, when we take a look here over at the Canadian model's opinion here, I really haven't looked much at this. Yeah, the Canadian model does support this as well. Once again, it's kind of kicking off here from, basically the 9th through the 10th until the 11th, and then eventually exiting here by the 12th. So that's kind of what we're looking at there. Let's see here. Riley says, "Hi, what's up, Riley? Hope you're doing good." Self-Care says, "Good evening, weather lovers." What's up, Self-Care? Hope you're doing good. Extremely warm in North Carolina today. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I can understand that. Let's see. Tenrod says, "I had to replace some shingles on my roof today from the high winds here last night in Mount Vernon, Ohio, up to 60 mile an hour. Up to 60 mile an hour we had. No, yeah, we had some pretty nasty wind gusts here too. I'm actually here stationed towards Louisville, Kentucky. We got some very nasty wind gusts the other day. I mean, we were measuring, I think, nearly 70 miles an hour here at Louisville International. I have an image here from the local news. They actually showed up the local reports of essentially what we have seen. The wind gusts around, around the Louisville, Kentucky area. We've had some of these wind gusts here over 70 miles an hour. It's been pretty crazy. I think the highest was 76 that was reported there towards Louisville, which was definitely pretty nuts. But yeah, no, we actually lost some of our shingles as well. I think that's a widespread thing that's been going on here with all those crazy winds, which, definitely not very, very good. Riley says, "I'm doing okay. My head's currently hurting." I hear you. Yeah, no, I'm coming down with something. I'm starting to get pretty sick here. Like my throat's getting all scratchy and sinuses and stuff like that are starting to, have problems and stuff. So that's why we were a little bit late today, is because I was just not really feeling good. I think after this I'm going to go to bed, give me some sleep, because I for sure I'm going to need it. I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow, but if I don't feel good tomorrow, then I'm going to be probably postponing that Q&A that we have here for tomorrow. Like I said, if you guys don't know, we're doing a Q&A live stream tomorrow at 8 in order to, if you have any questions about anything and stuff like that. Let's see here. My family is sick also. I think the flu is going around. Would not surprise me. Self-Care says, "Looks like we're getting hit tomorrow." So out of that first system we were talking about, that's what you're going to get hit by. So if I was to switch up here to the north, just to glimpse you to the models here. So St. Paul, Minneapolis over in this area here. So as we track our way down in time, the snow is going to be starting here, according to the NAM 3K. Perhaps maybe around, obviously starting kind of tomorrow evening, from what it looks like. Tomorrow evening kicking its way through. Really not lasting too long. According to the NAM 3K, it's going to kind of start maybe around 7, 8 o'clock. For you, it'll be around 6, 7 o'clock. And really kind of pull out here by maybe 2 o'clock in the morning. So it's really not going to be lasting too much. Like I said, it's really not going to be lasting for too long. But yeah, no, it does look like a few pockets of heavy, potentially heavy snowfall could theoretically be possible. So that is something that we're going to have to watch out for and everything like that. But that's that. That's what we're looking at there. Now, whenever it comes to the accumulations, I'm sure that you're probably wondering, well, what can I expect out of this here? So on the accumulations here, like I said, when we were looking at when we were doing our live stream earlier, I was looking from what we saw last time. It looked about 2 to 4 inches being possible. If I was to drive this here locally to Minneapolis, yeah, it looks like those totals have kind of dropped a bit. So maybe up to an inch. I'd say a max maybe 1 to 2 could be possible, but it appears that those accumulations have dropped a bit. But look, like I said, look out for possible heavy snow bands. I mean, it could easily knock off those totals a little over an inch. You know, because like I said, between the models here, um, you know, there's a lot of a lot of dark here, lot of dark blue. That's representing some pretty heavy snow bands being possible tracking through the region. Which, I mean, yeah, they could definitely alter the accumulation a bit, and everything like that. Last time I had a sore throat, it turned out to be COVID for the third time. I've already had COVID one time. One time that I knew of for sure. And honestly, it's kind of impacted me the way that this has impacted me now. Like I said, usually whenever I had COVID, it made me very tired, very very tired, like to where I just had no energy, nothing. You know, I had a sore throat, I had congestion, just achy, sore. And honestly, that's kind of how I'm feeling again now. So I think after the stream, I'm gonna go do a test and see if I have it, because I hope not. All I know is I'm just starting to feel pretty bad. Get well, so Jenny. Thank you. Logan says, "What about accumulations for 544 85?" All right, let's see here. We'll go ahead and bring this up for you. There we go. All right, we're gonna have to bring up my special program here for you. All right. So for you, my friend, whenever it comes to the accumulations, first of all, we need to see exactly where you're at. So you're in, what does that say, Singapore? That's not right. You're not in Singapore. For some reason, it's not pulling up your zip code. Yeah. No. No, it's not pulling up your zip code. If you know another zip code nearby, maybe that could help. Let's see. I thought we were done with COVID. Apparently not. I think it's going to be kind of here to stay for a while, honestly. It's going to be kind of like a flu that goes around every once in a while. It's going to be like the flu. How it has its season, comes back, goes away, comes back, goes away. But I don't think it's ever going to really officially leave us, ever. I think it's a thing here to stay. But yeah, Logan, give me another zip code or a city name and state, and I could probably pull that up for you. Rain says, but hopefully you do feel better, my friend. Thank you, Rain. Logan says Wisconsin. Okay, well, I'll just show you Wisconsin then, since I don't have a city name. So whenever it comes to the state of Wisconsin, out of this event here, which we'll actually bring up the blend of models here for it, because the forecast range only goes out 48 hours, but the snow is going to be probably impacting you past the 48-hour mark. So whenever it comes to, let's see. So whenever it comes to your expected amount here, if we were to track over and look at the total snowfall, yeah, so this is kind of what we're talking about. So out of the storm here, according to the blend of models, once again, like I said, this is basically just the mixed opinion. You have a whole bunch of models, you know, saying basically all their opinions are kind of blended together, right? So according to Thanks here, in the north, obviously that's kind of where the heaviest snow is expected. For the upper state or the upper peninsula of Michigan here, I know this is not where you're at, but we're talking nearly 3 to 5 inches with locally higher amounts, maybe up to 4 to 8. However, now for you know, obviously across areas of northern, for areas here of northern Wisconsin, we're talking mostly 3 to 5 inches with locally higher amounts, maybe up to 7 inches or so being possible, only very far northern areas. For the central portions, you know, just south of Wausau, here towards Stevens Point, we're talking a potential here maybe 1 to 3 inches. So that's kind of what we're looking at there. Then obviously kind of the south here, that's whenever the line of snow really kind of cuts off there. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about. Let's see here. I hope we don't have COVID again. It sucks. Yeah, it does. It really does. Let's see. Turbo has a zip code for 47421. All right, let's see. We're going to go ahead and bring you guys back over here to the radar. While I switch screens here for you. So for you, my friend, you said this is across areas. Okay, this is actually right here in Indiana, basically across southern Indiana here. This is in towards Bedford. Okay, So kind of towards that area. So 4 areas down here. If I was to bring you guys over back to the expectancy here, which I'll do right now. So according to things, out of this first system here, does not appear you're going to be really being impacted. Although I will tell you that it does look like that we might have a little cold front, maybe popping off some showers, kind of across the Ohio region, which is something we should watch out here for. But yeah, no, overall, I mean, it does not look like you're going to be impacted by any form of winter weather anytime soon. So you should be good for the most part. I will tell you, though, those temperatures, at least for the north, are expected to kind of drive down here. You can see how, a bit of chilly air goes it's mostly impacting areas like North Dakota. Maybe just below 0 into the negatives being possible. But that's that. Let's see, it's here to stay, but it's going to be like the flu or cold. Yeah, pretty much just kind of, popping off here every once in a while. Heavier at times, essentially. It's not going to be like the way it was, though, again. But yeah. Let's see here. Got a question here from Harry. Wants me to take a look here at a zip code of 80817. All right, let's see here. For you, for Colorado, what it looks like. Near Colorado Springs. Okay. So, for you, whenever it comes near Colorado Springs here, obviously we'll switch over here to this view. You can see, obviously, you're right around in here. So, whenever it comes to the future radar reference here, honestly, yeah, looking pretty dry over the next few days. Yeah, definitely is looking a little bit dry. Here in the extended range, though, with this other system, that you could be impacted here possibly by some snow, kind of starting for the 9th, the 10th here. As like I said, we are watching out for the secondary. As we are watching out for the secondary system to pop its way off here. Just like I said, this is the thing that's on the horizon here that potentially could bring a decent amount of snowfall. Maybe even some severe weather could be possible out of it. In the latest model runs, it does seem that is kind of a possibility. So we'll keep that one in mind. So we'll watch out for it. Confidence level in the next storm arriving the 10th and 11th in Iowa City. So, confidence is obviously, the confidence of this storm existing, I'd say, is a high confidence of this existing. However, there is still a lot of disagreement here. Once again, the GFS shows the model tracking more north than the European model does. That would seriously be different, with everything going on there. But no, for Iowa here, it does show a possibility there of maybe some winter weather occurring out of this. According to the GFS, it's something that we're just going to need to kind of peek at over the next few days, and we'll see what happens. Anyways, I was hoping for a little bit more snow before spring, but thank you, no problem. United Weather says, will Indiana get severe weather Monday afternoon? So, for Monday afternoon, I do not think so. If we were to track our way down here in time, we'll actually bring you guys back over here to the previous run. Like I said, we do have this little cold front. You can see that kind of moves its way through. This is basically for late Monday into Tuesday. So if I was to track over here, we're actually going to dive into this a little bit more here. Once again, this is, obviously here for Monday. If we were to take a look at the available energy in the atmosphere, this would tell us if there's any severe weather potential. And as of right now, it appears... Here, let me bring you guys back over here. There we go. As of right now, it appears here for basically Monday that we will not really have enough instability, although it does show a little bit of energy for possible thunderstorm growth, perhaps maybe near the Ohio Valley, but it does not appear enough to be anything, anything significant. So honestly, I don't have my high hopes for this. So I don't think so. But maybe just a little bit of rain. That's probably about it. But yeah, no, that's kind of what I'm talking about here. Just got hit with some tornado activity yesterday. It was pretty crazy. I'm actually here, not too far away from you in Kentucky. Will Central Alabama get severe weather next Saturday and Sunday? So yeah, so like I said, that's obviously a possibility here. If we track our way to the southeast, like I said, obviously with this next system that's rolling its way through, obviously right now since that is still far away out, we only have mid-range or sorry long-range model support right now, such as the GFS and the ECMWF. Now the GFS model does support the possibility there of enough energy perhaps being possible to maybe drive some severe weather across the southeast. Yeah, it definitely does look quite possible. And you can see, areas here across that pink, that pinkish region into the blue, that is showing enough energy available for severe weather activity to kick off here. So, with that being said, for central Alabama, you said, it does appear possible that enough energy to theoretically drive some potential severe weather does seem to be possible. Yeah, it does. For here, basically for late Saturday into Sunday. Yeah, this will be taking its way from late Saturday into Sunday here. Now, the severity of these storms, I'm going to grab a little sounding here just to kind of get a view of what we possibly could see out of this. Once again, soundings look pretty creepy, but they're not that bad. Now, this is telling me, yeah, there's a little bit of spin in the atmosphere. Maybe the possibility for a weak tornado or two. Once again, this is still pretty early, though. Once again, it's still a little bit early. Obviously the soundings, the sounding analogs here does support enough energy to fire off thunderstorms. Dew points in the mid-60s. Wind shear is there definitely to support some thunderstorms and perhaps maybe a few severe thunderstorms and maybe even a possibility of a tornado or two. It looks possible as of now, but that's also, once again, here in the long range. Okay, it's still obviously a little bit far-fetched. But no, we'll definitely keep that in consideration. Let's see here. Fairless says, "Hey, Andrew just popped in. How is 62650 looking in the future?" Thanks, no problem. So, for you, Fairless, let's see here. Let me go ahead and pull up your zip code. All right. So for you, there, Fairless, if we take a look here over across the region, this is for Illinois. Basically across the western side. Okay, so here's kind of what I'm looking at. So whenever it comes to the future here, of what we potentially could see. So obviously being here across, what was that, Illinois you said? Yeah, basically west of Springfield. Okay, so let me actually bring you guys back up here. Here we go. So obviously for you guys, anytime soon, honestly, really, it's nothing really much is going to be happening here for the most part. If we take a look here at the extended long range, though, there is a possibility, like I said, once again, of that winter system driving through, starting here kind of on the 9th through the 10th and into the 11th here. But this will be mostly rain for you. It appears that low pressure system is going to be riding your west, meaning that you're going to be kind of engulfed in that warm air that's going to be driving up from the bottom of the system. So with that being said, though, yeah, it looks just like the possibility of just rain, maybe moderate heavy rainfall could be possible out of this. But yeah, just to your northwest, that's where the snow is going to be. But for you, it looks to be just rain. That's kind of your next big shot of rainfall. So that's that. Let's see here. Very bad drought too. Let's see. Pilot says 37188. We still have damage here from yesterday. Yeah, we got shingle damage here at my house here from all the crazy winds we had. Anyways, but for you there, Pilot, across areas of Tennessee. Okay, this is right north of Nashville. Okay, so for any activity kicking off here towards Tennessee anytime soon, obviously you're located right around in here. As we move our way down here in time, yeah, once again we got to watch out for this line that drives its way through out of the system, kind of here for the 10th into the 11th. Now according to like the GFS and everything like that, according to things, it does not appear enough instability will reach its way up to you to cause any big severe weather concerns. But no, that's just kind of what we're talking about here. So we should watch it. You never know if that could drive its way up here further north by the time this event gets here, but we'll see. Can I check Clarksville, Tennessee, Friday and Saturday? So, yeah, no, honestly, pretty much the same thing here. Friday and Saturday. For all of Tennessee, really, it just doesn't appear that enough instability is going to be there for severe weather to be kicking off. I mean, maybe here and there you could have a strong thunderstorm out of it, as of what I see right now. Now, once again, models aren't perfect, and they're going to probably trend upwards, maybe trend downwards. Who knows? But overall, we'll just need to continue watching it here. Yeah, that's that for all of Tennessee. Fairless says thanks again, no problem. Let's see here. Another train derailment. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Crystal says like and subscribe. Yeah, thank you, Crystal. Greatly appreciate it. Like I said, sorry guys, I'm not up and energetic today. I'm just, like I said, I'm coming down with something. I hope it's not COVID, but I feel the early symptoms. It does kind of feel like it. Like I said, right now, sore throat, throat's all scratchy and stuff like that. Sinuses, just all that nasty stuff. I hope it's just like the cold or the flu or something, honestly. But we'll see. I've been like lacking energy too. That's something. Whenever I had COVID the first time, that's kind of what happened to me. So hopefully it's nothing too severe, and hopefully I get better soon. Crystal says 45431. Okay. So this is across Ohio. Okay. Near Dayton. All right. So here in the immediate future. Here, we're talking possibility here. So Dayton, Ohio. So yeah, no, honestly, your next big shot of rainfall will be here basically for the 10th and the 11th. Out of this, like I said, the system that we're watching, to possibly bring some snow across the north. But for you, you're going to remain in that warm sector. That warm air essentially, which definitely does seem to be kind of in the terms of you're going to be looking at mostly just rainfall. Philip says, hey, crew. What's up, Philip? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have you here. But that is indeed what we are looking at. But anyways, guys, well, once again, if you all have any other questions, feel free to let me know. Like I said, if not, I'm probably going to head off here soon. Honestly, not really feeling the best, guys. So hopefully I'll be feeling better tomorrow to do our Q&A. Like I said, obviously tomorrow, we are doing a Q&A first on the channel, actually. So if y'all have any questions about us, anything about really anything, kind of different than personal forecast, but this will be like more of a, kind of more like on a note of, I wouldn't really say off topic, but other things too. But yeah. That is that. Wish I could have some rain, says Rain. Yeah, I wish I could have some snow, honestly. I have a migraine, the weather changing. Yeah, I don't know. It could be that weather changing, too, because we did just have that very strong low-pressure system drive its way over me yesterday, which, obviously pressure systems do affect the way that you feel, actually, believe it or not. Could be a possibility. Absolutely. Alrighty, guys. Well, I think I'm going to head off here for now. Once again, y'all take care out there. Once again, we're going to try to shoot tomorrow for the Q&A. Okay, we're going to see how that goes. Once again, like I said, I'm just not really feeling the best today. Like I said, hopefully it gets better soon and we can continue, the kind of the way we were and everything like that. But all right, guys. Well, once again, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up here for tonight. Once again, y'all have a great night. Like I said, if y'all have any more questions, feel free to ask me in my Discord. We have that stuff. So obviously, we have, like I said, we have all of our stuff in the description if you guys want to check that out. We got some cool merchandise, guys. Consider checking that out in the description as well, and everything along those. But once again, everybody, thank you all so much for joining us. You guys absolutely rock. Like I said, we'll figure out. Like I said, we'll obviously see what's gonna happen here. We'll do another update here pretty soon. With everything going on, everything like that. Blue Moon says hello. What's up, Blue Moon? Hope you're doing good. But all right, guys. Once again, thank you all so much for joining us. You guys are the best. And alrighty, my friends. Once again, the stream's gonna head off here in approximately 2 minutes. Like I said, sorry, I would continue a little bit longer today, but just honestly, I'm just really not feeling good at all. So I'm just gonna go get some rest. maybe get some sleep here and stuff like that. But that is what we're looking at. All right. But once again, everybody, thank you all so much. And like I said, we'll catch you guys here later on, maybe tomorrow. If I feel better tomorrow, we'll be back here live for you guys. Yeah, once again, stream setting off here in 2 minutes. But all right, guys, once again, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys here in the next one. Peace out. Love you all. Stay safe out there. Catch you then.
The temperature was 44 degrees, and the relative humidity was 41%. The wind was calm. Around the region, it was clear, with a temperature of 56 at Emporia and 50 at Springfield. It was partly cloudy, with a temperature of 40 at Lawrence, 53 at Kansas City, 43 at Beatrice, and 53 at Wichita. It was mostly cloudy, with a temperature of 47 at Concordia and 38 at Omaha. Once again, at Manhattan, it was 44 degrees under clear skies. Once again, at Topeka, it was 50 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Now here is your National Weather Service forecast. Tonight, partly cloudy this evening, then becoming mostly cloudy. Lows in the upper 30s. East winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Sunday, partly sunny in the morning, then clearing. Breezy and not as cool tides in the lower 70s. Southeast winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, becoming south 20 to 25 miles per hour in the afternoon. Sunday night, partly cloudy and breezy. Lows in the middle 40s. South winds 15 to 25 miles per hour, becoming southwest after midnight. Gusts up to 45 miles per hour. Monday, mostly sunny. Cooler with highs around 60. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Monday night, partly cloudy. Cooler with lows in the lower 30s. North winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Tuesday, mostly